Hi everyone, it's day 9 of our 21-day challenge, and yes, I know I missed yesterday, but I was busy posting lots of items, inventory items for sale. I hope you have an opportunity to scroll through and grab the ones that you like. Just type in the comments sold, and I will, in a couple of days, I'll take them all to the post office, get them weighed, and give you the shipping, the total on your invoice. So great way to get some transfers for cheap, especially if you're thinking about trying it and you never have. All right, so today we are going to do something that looks like fun to me. I went to the thrift store today. Actually, I went to the Goodwill and I picked up this clock. Now, the clock, I don't even know if it was working or not, but it had this base. There is a piece of glass that goes over the top, a little frame piece that keeps it in place, and then there are the clock face, the mechanisms that make it work. I took that part out and I decided that I wanted to I wanted to use the base for it and the glass, but I want to do something fun and take the working pieces out. So I discarded those. I put a piece of brown craft paper in the background, and then I put down some glue, and then I know that's coffee. It's like Jules. I love coffee, but this is some older coffee. It smells delicious though. It's like vanilla bean. So I put those beans down on there, and I am going to use that as my background, kind of like a shadow box. So we're going to put that aside, and then I'm going to chalk on top of the glass, and then we'll put it all together. So I'm going to be using a couple of pastes today. I'm going to use just this real light brown. I think it's a mocha, and then a tan. I think this one is sand. And I'm going to be using my very well loved, it's Coffee O'Clock transfer. So we'll go ahead and get started. I'm going to find a good place for this. Actually, I think maybe the best thing for this one, pretty sticky. So I have used this so many times and it still has retained its adhesive value, so that's awesome. I'm going to turn it upside down. I'm doing it with the background of the brown paper just so you can see it. But I think I'm going to turn it upside down so I can find a good placement for it with the glass and be able to see what I'm doing a little bit better. All right, I think that looks good. Let me see if I'm a little bit off. I think I want it moved over a tad. Let me see. Yeah, I'll move it over a tad. Okay, so if this was a brand new transfer, it was the first time I used it, I would fuzz it. So I would be using a piece of, something like terry cloth and just lay it down. And this is called fuzzing. I'm just going to pick up a little bit of lint so that when I use it on a non-porous surface, the adhesive is not too great and I'm not pulling it up with too much force when I'm done. If you do that, you run the risk of stretching your transfer out of shape, and we don't want that because the value of these transfers really is the fact that they are reusable. So we want to be able to do that as much as possible. Okay, so that's looking good. I think that's pretty good. So now I'm going to turn it over and peel it back and just try to smooth it into place. Try to get an even surface going here. And do the other side. So I just turned it upside down to get a good placement, but now I've got to make sure I get those bubbles out of there. So I'm just laying it down a little bit at a time. All right, so it looks like I'm probably ready to go. I'm going to just smooth out the edges a little bit so I can see the edges of my glass. All right, so I'm going to start with the tan color. And hey ladies, thanks for joining me. I'm going to start with a tan color and I'm going to work my way out. These are little coffee beans, if you can see them on the edge. And so I'm going to do a little bit of ombre with the mocha and the sand color. So just throw this in here. And I'm going to chalk all over the place first. And then I'm going to come back over the beans and put a little bit of the mocha on it. And cross your fingers. I hope this turns out the way I'm planning for it to. So I'm just going to go all the way around, squeegeeing it off. Oh my gosh, those beans smell so good, those coffee beans. All right. So I'm going to get, enough chalk, but not too much. And go ahead and put it on and then squeegee it off. Now I'm going to work in a little bit of the mocha over the beans. Not going to make it like too brown, because I do have that brown background of the coffee beans, but I want a little bit of brown on those beans. I think there's another bean here. Okay, so I think I'm done with that. Move that out of the way, and now I'll remove the transfer. Oh, this is going to be fun. Okay, so I'm going to try to pull from the middle so that I'm not stretching it on the bias. I'm just going to pull straight back. Oh, that is so cute. All right, I'll move this off to the side and we'll deal with that later. We'll bring our clock face with the beans over so we can complete our project. Looks like I've got a little bit of chalk paste on the outside of my circle of glass. So I'm just going to come through and just wipe it off. Great thing about chalk paste. Now, if I could control myself a tad and use some patience, probably be a good idea to let this set a minute to dry. But I'm going to go ahead and put it in. Yay! Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Okay, and then the face goes right over it. It fits right in here. I have a friend who works at a coffee shop, so I'm going to take this to her. I think that she will like it. Okay, and then I have the little screws that came with it. I'm going to screw it in when it gets dry. I'm going to screw it in from the back side, and look how adorable that is. All right, super cute, really nice gift. Again, got the clock from the thrift store. I removed the clock face and the battery in the back, and filled the background with coffee beans that I glued down, and then I put the transfer over the glass and used chalk paste on it. Now I'll wait for it to dry. I could spray it with a polyacrylic or maybe like a triple thick, but I think I'll just leave it like this because it'll probably hang on the wall and nobody's going to bother with it. All right, guys, have a good night and a good weekend. We'll talk to you tomorrow.